man, the FLA, the water ain't dirty enough. I got to get back to Boston and get some of that real dirty water. You know what I'm talking about? But this week here, I want to say thanks to Howard Rapp. The vacation is really turning out. Now I'm going to take this boat over to the islands there. What, Bermuda or one of them places? Who knows? But anyway, this week, again, the spectacular continues. You will see the missing link, Kerry Von Erich from Aloha Stadium in Honolulu. You also see from Honolulu the Dirty White Boys. I can dig them against the Soul Patrol, Rocky and Ricky Johnson. But also the legendary Dick, the Bulldog Prowler, the one-man riot squad. I picked this one out especially for my friends up in Beantown. But first we're going to take a look at, well, right now they got a little longer hair than what we're going to show. But you guys will know them. You'll know them as the Rockets. At this time, they were the Midnight Rockets. Marty and Sean, let's take a look at them right now.
Will you? 100-247-1200.
There, Larry.
If you're looking for the best promotion available
By himself, never mind. Another at least 6 feet in the air. Jeez, that was some fall. He's hurt, I believe, now, Steve.
And now,
He's just headbutting right onto the table here. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. He's crazy. There's something wrong with him.
a series of headbutts on Pavros to the rib area, and after being thrown out onto the ring, out onto the floor, I can't imagine how he doesn't have bruised ribs at this time, and now he goes at it with his foot.
See what you just said, like you don't know if he has bruised ribs. A lot of times, I was in a lot of matches, been very, very hurt, but when you're in there, your adrenaline's flowing, your mind's on the match, you really don't feel it. Tonight, after he takes a shower and he goes home, goes to sleep, when he wakes up in the morning, he'll know he's hurt. Not tonight.
Well, he's going to have to do all he can to muster some strength
right,
now,
yeah,
because not only is he down and out, but he's got to go up against, as we said, 335 pounds of a man who looks like...
Oh, my God, look at that.
Opened
to the back
up
of the leg.
Yeah. To the back, and that's a tough area right there. That's the
Look at
upper
his
groin
face.
area.
He's a sick man. He's a sick man right there. He enjoys, he's enjoying punishing this kid. He's enjoying hurting this kid a little bit too much for my liking. If you can see his face, he's smiling. He loves it. He loves it. He's a little bit crazy.
You're right, Joe. If we can get a shot of his eyeballs, it looks as if the man is like just stalking crazy.
Last time I saw something like that, it was when I had this movie. It was a real good movie. Had Jack Nicholson in it. You know what I mean?
I remember that. Here's Pavros now into the rope, and it's into the shoulder block.
Bit of a double bang. See, that's where the weight hurt him there. He should have thought of a different thing to do, but that's inexperience. He had him going, but he went to a move that's a little bit more beneficial to Pasha because of the weight. He just needs to learn how to get around that. There it is right there. See a drop kick. Very good. He's got to stay on him now.
Here we go. Oh, tried the back flip.
Yep. Went for the
Tough
monkey flip.
to do on a man so heavy.
Oh, it's a very tough move. It is. Especially on someone that heavy. You might get him over, but what if your legs don't hold him? Then you're really in trouble.
And out again goes Pavros. And Joe, as much as Pasha tries to maybe give the impression that he's a little bit on the leeward side of being sane, he knows what he's doing in there. I've seen 2 or 3 moves already where he's been quite aware of what's going on and what Pavros is up to. He's pretty alert.
See, that's the funny thing about professional wrestling. You know, these guys, they come in here and they're very, very smart. See, some people learn ring psychology. Some people are scientific wrestlers. Some people go in there and they act crazy, like an Ali Pasha, and they go in there and they just want to hurt people and beat people and do everything. Believe me, he could have pinned him probably a long time ago when he had him down before, but if you see his face, I can't get over his eyes. He wants to hurt this kid.
Now, mark my words, I'm not going to be the first one to call this guy crazy, but...
what a clothesline.
There's a clothesline
What a
now.
clothesline.
Pavros is down, and
He's getting him out of the ring again. He's got something behind that. Why he's doing that, I don't know. He's a crazy man. I'd like to bring him down to Kensington to where my grandmother lives and have my grandmother chase him out the place with a broom.
Joe, look at those boots. He's got a little bit of a hook on the toe there. What would you say something like that's made of, and what could be the effect of that?
I don't know. I think the officials ought to check that out. Maybe they have already. Maybe it's fine. I don't know, but I think it's something worth checking into. There's a little fire.
All right. Pavros down the knee lift. He's up now. Into the rope. And a clothesline sends Pavros down. And Pasha holds his hands up each time as if to say, what more do you want me to do? Now he's got him down for a 3 count on that.
He had him. He had him.
Oh.
Picked him up out there. The referee ought to give him something about that. He ought to warn him a little bit.
Now there's where a 3 count should be mandatory.
Oh, my God. He's not going. He's going.
Pile driver. Easy. No. And that was a forward drop, and now he's down. 1, 2,
Look at his eyes. Look at his
3.
eyes.
That's
Crazy.
it. Oh, wow. Ali Pasha. And to say Pavros never had a chance is just an understatement.
Well,
And he sends him
I
out
admire him to go out there and give it all he had. You know, it's something that if you want to get into professional wrestling, what you just saw is the way to do it. There's no shortcuts, nothing else. That is the way to do
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, your winner of the matchup, Ali Pasha. Ali Pasha, your winner.
Well, I'm going to go because I can't stand watching the guy. Never mind hearing him.
All right, Joe, thanks very much. Jumpin' Joe Savoldi, ICW heavyweight champ. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jumpin' Joe Savoldi, ICW heavyweight champion. Today, I'm here with Big Blackjack Morgan to talk about a very serious problem. Suicide among young people. Whoa! Let me tell you something, baby. Out there, you could always, no matter how serious your problem, you could always turn it around.
You know something, Jumpin' Joe? You're exactly right. Before you act or react, call a friend, call a priest, call a Samaritan.
That's right, baby. So, whatever's going on, it can be fixed.
Okay, wrestling fans, Dunbar Wakayama Ripper Collins with you at ringside for the first of our double main event. And here he is, the modern-day warrior, Kerry Von Erich, going up against that strange apparition, the Missing Link.
And sometimes you wonder exactly where he came from, Dunbar. But you got to remember, he is a tough competitor and very unpredictable.
Well, I'll say, you're looking at two... Oh, what is this? The ring practically came apart. I've never seen anything like this before.
Look at
What's
this.
gotten into him? He's bringing the... Wait a minute. He's hitting his head right into the steps of the ring. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. What kind of an individual is this?
I think he's trying to psych Kerry Von Erich out by butting his head against the turnbuckles and the wooden steps.
I don't know. I'm not so sure if he just isn't all there.
Well, that's a great possibility. He's not all there, but he's a tough competitor, and he's a winner when it comes to wrestling. Look at the body on this guy.
On both of them.
Well,
Wow.
Kerry Von Erich is called a modern-day warrior because
Good reason, yeah. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Quick pin now. Oh, only a count of 1. Missing Link was... This is such a strange individual. Into the ropes goes the Missing Link. Comes off.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that. He sidestepped it. What was that? He grabbed his head, thrust it into the chest of Kerry Von Erich, and Kerry Von Erich has been floored.
Who's that on the floor out there?
Wait a
Instead of
minute.
all of Von Erich?
Wait a minute. That's... What's it?
Marlowe.
What's he doing there?
I have no idea. Is he in the
he-
corner of the Missing Link or what?
He escorted the Missing Link, but I've never seen anything like... Again! Did you see that head go right into the chest of Kerry Von Erich?
It's going into the spleen area, and if he hits him just right, he can split or
Oh, my
rupture the spleen
goodness,
in
look
there.
at that. Kerry Von Erich comes back with a standing drop kick, but the Missing Link is right on him again. Using that head like a battering ram.
Oh, out to the floor now.
Throws him over the second ring rope. Kerry Von Erich outside, Missing Link now on the ring apron, scouting, making his way down towards the floor.
This man is very unpredictable, Dunbar. What's he? He's got a chair now.
Uh-oh. I don't know what... There's something really strange about this man. Where's Kerry? Kerry's trying to make it back. Comes up. Drop kick outside the ring.
Sent that chair flying, and look out. The Link's in
Missing
trouble
Link
now.
into the table. Kerry again, thrusting that battering ram-like head into the table. Both men back into the ring. Kerry Von Erich, side snap mare. There's the iron claw, but it's, countered. He was not able to apply it. Evidently, the missing link knows and has heard about the iron claw, and he doesn't want any part of it.
He's very unpredictable, very unorthodox, but he knows what to look out for. After Von
Von Erich firing back. Missing link. Taking a roundhouse right. He's been staggered before. Kerry Von Erich. He blocked it. Ooh.
What a vicious headbutt from this man.
I've never seen one leveled like that before, ever.
And he grabs the back of his head with his hair, and that like he actually propels his head forward. Look.
He does. He's using his arm to, and then he uses his head as I've never seen anything. This is incredible.
Just like a hammer.
This could be, he's coming off the ring ropes.
I think he missed there. I think that Kerry got out of the way on that one, Dunbar, but just barely.
I saw his head go into the canvas, and yet he's standing up again. This missing link is more than just an apparition in form. There's the iron claw. Now let's see what happens to that hard head. Missing link trying to work his way out of it. He's not gone down to the mat yet, though.
If Kerry gets it set, he'll go down.
Grabbing some hair. Kerry's head goes into the turnbuckle. That broke up the hold. Kerry fires back with a knee to the midsection.
Oh, a vicious punch. Oh, look at there it is again.
He really does use that headbutt most effectively. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Referee counted 3. Quick maneuver by Kerry Von Erich. Wins the match over the missing link.
Nice wrestling move. Just a little roll-up, and it was all over.
That's all it was needed. Boy, I'll tell you something. Kerry Von Erich, they call him the modern-day warrior, and you know why now. There he is, your victor.
This is Superstar Billy Graham coming at you live and in Technicolor. You're not seeing black and white. You're seeing Superstar Billy Graham, the most colorful man in all the professional wrestling. International Championship Wrestling is here to tell you, please do not drink and get behind the wheel and drive. You're going to kill somebody you might love, somebody you might hate, somebody you might never even know. But don't, whatever you do. It might be even Superstar Billy Graham crossing the pedestrian crosswalk. Don't get behind the wheel. Do not drive and drink. Better yet, don't even drive, don't even drink. Forget about drinking, period. Forget about it. Just choose life. Choose to stay sober. Keep your head clear. Keep your head fresh. Keep your mind clean. And don't drink. And don't drive. We got to protect one another. We got to live. The little children got to live. The old folks got to live. We all got to live. We all got to stay healthy and stay alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special event. One fall or a 15-minute time limit. First of all, in the corner to my right, from Calhoun, Georgia, weighing in at 116 pounds, Flying Eddie Dean. That's 216 pounds from Calhoun, Georgia, Flying Eddie Dean. His opponent, weighing in at 255 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the AWF North American Champion from New Jersey, Dick the Bulldog Brower. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Bulldog Brower is accompanied in the ring by his tag team partner, Brute Bernard. Brute Bernard,
I'll tell you,
man from Canada.
This man certainly does not have any friends in this town. He's been here before, you know. And I don't believe there's anybody here would escort him out of Union.
Look at this, Brute Bernard right away going against.
He is an old meanie. He's a good wrestler, though. Look at that, would you?
He throws that rule book right out the window, Carlisle. Completely right out the window. Look at Bulldog Brower now. Drew Bernard had absolutely no business whatsoever inside that ring. And now we finally get the...
Why did he come out here?
The belt and the jacket off of Bulldog Brower, and Eddie Dean hadn't had a chance to get his bat off his shoulder, Carlisle.
Brood was sort of holding his attention until his partner got in there, right?
I'll guarantee you. And watch Bulldog Brower now. He goes right after young Eddie Dean.
I noticed the belt Brower was wearing. Is that the North American champion?
That's the North American Championship, Carlisle.
Listen at it. He's hollering Brower. I like what he has on the back of his windbreaker, Brower Power.
That's right. And this man has wrestled in Madison Square Garden many times, Carlisle. He's world-renowned. He's been in Japan. He's been in the Orient. He's been all over, and you'll never find an opponent any more rougher than Dick the Bulldog Brower.
He looks his part.
Swings young Dean in, going in. Dean catches him with that big foot coming off that rope, slows Brower down, but only momentarily. And now he goes in. Hey, look at this. Eddie Dean going in.
Young boy's working him over. He's hollering for his partner. He's hollering for Bruce.
Bernard, trying to get Bernard back out here, and that just stuns
I noticed the
Eddie
fan
Dean.
clearing away back there. He must be coming back up.
Well, let's keep our eyes on that ring.
Yeah.
And young Eddie Dean hammering away there at Bruce, or rather should I say at Bulldog Brower, going for a monkey flip. And Brower, with the fight experience that he has, hangs on to those ropes.
Quite a difference in the age there, isn't there, Charlie?
I guarantee you, over the top rope.
He says, I don't want you to rope on me.
Eddie Dean now down on this concrete floor. Bulldog Brower.
Brower's going to put him back in himself.
And Brower throws him right into that steel post.
He threw his
Brower
head right
throws him
against
right
the
into
metal.
that steel post. You notice that...
Notice the fans are nice to him. They're not clubbing him right down. They certainly don't like Brower.
Look at that. Eddie Dean moves out of the way.
That's smart.
Moves out of the way. Now Eddie Dean going after that arm of Bulldog Brower. Referee Ernie Overman tells him he has to break.
I can't believe he's got the champion in the corner like that.
That's right, and he's working on that right arm of Bulldog Brower.
Look at the bruises on the back of both of them.
That's right, those mat burns. I think Eddie Dean got that when he went over that top rope at the beginning of the match.
Yes.
And Dean says, well, now, if you can bite, so can I. And I guarantee you, he has an autograph there now from Eddie Dean on that arm. He just almost branded him.
I can't
And
understand.
Brower keeps looking back to the dressing room.
And I think the
Yelling
brute is
for
heading
Bruce.
this way. The brute is coming out.
Brute Bernard up to the dressing room steps. If one of our cameras can swing around there and get a shot of Brute, we can see what Brower keeps yelling at.
Why is he allowed to have a partner like that? What's the rule?
Well, he's not supposed to be at ringside. He's supposed to have to leave ringside unless he carries a manager's license for a while. And to my knowledge, Brute Bernard does not carry a manager's license. Eddie Dean now once again going after that right arm. And he has Brower in a rough way.
Eddie Dean's a young wrestler. He's got a big future ahead of him.
You know, Carlisle, I was instrumental in getting young Dean into professional wrestling.
Where's he from?
And he's been wrestling ever since he was 14 years old professionally. He spent a stretch with Uncle Sam's Army in Hawaii and just been back for about a year, and he's real active now in that ring. Once again,
He can't holler brute now, can he? He's
that's
down on the
exactly
mat.
right. Once again, Dean goes in, and the referee warns him about something in there. Oh, my goodness. Listen away with that arm, sends him right into that turnbuckle. Dean going out right off the top rope. And I'll guarantee you that'll jerk those ligaments right out of their socket, Karloff.
I'm kind of wishing Brute would come back myself. Now, I feel sorry for
Well, these guys, there again, he's yelling out. The Brute Bernard, the wild man from Canada. We'd like to say, Carlisle, that coming very soon to the sponsorship of AWF Championship Wrestling, a fine business concern right here in Union, in the Union Shopping Center, and that's Bishop's TV, the fine Quasar and Sylvania dealers, Bernie Bishop and Jimmy and all the folks up there. We'd like to send them out a AWF big salute.
They're going to help sponsor some of the rest. That's great. You know, that's a fine group of fellas there at Bishop.
The count of 1, 2. The count of 2. The count of 3.
It's over. It's over. It's over. He's still the champion.
Okay, Dunbar and wrestling fans, here we go. The big one of the night for the Polynesian Pacific Tag Team titles. Everything is on the line. Double money, double purses, and the winners of this match will be the new champions. And there's the Soul Patrol, Rocky and Ricky Johnson, one of the hottest and greatest tag teams in wrestling today. Mr. Rocky Johnson and his brother Ricky, and they're going to meet the Dirty White Boys.
Never seen these two guys in better shape. Boy, they are up for this one. And here come the Dirty White Boys. They look a little concerned tonight, I guess, with, you know, you got 2 purses on the line, and that prestigious championship, that's going to weigh heavily on a person's mind.
Well, you know, they tried to get this match for the title down in Tennessee, the Mississippi, down in the south somewhere, and the Wrestling Alliance and everything agreed that it'd be right here at Aloha Stadium. And there's 20,000 people here tonight, Dunbar. They're going to really enjoy this match. There they are, the Soul Patrol. The crowd loves them.
Oh, look at that. Ricky has never looked better. Look at Rocky. He has been working out in the gym constantly, training, preparing for this match. He's up for it.
Well, they have said they're not going to let the people in Hawaii or anywhere else down, and they want those belts, and they're going to win them. And, of course, these two guys right here, the Dirty White Boys, have vowed to do the same thing, and they don't care what they're going to have to do to get it. They've made that statement.
Well, we'll have to see what happens. Referee holds up the Polynesian Pacific Heavyweight Championship belts, the tag team belts, and they're going to go to the timekeeper's table, and we'll get these men ready to go. We'll have action in the center. Referee is explaining.
He's letting them know.
We have a little psych-out job going here. Dirty White Boys are notorious for that. Uh-oh, Rocky and Ricky aren't taking a step backwards. I'll tell you, these guys are ready for it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Dunbar, the wrestling fans that have not seen Rocky and Ricky in tag team action are going to be in for some great, great action tonight, because they make moves in and out, back and forth, up and down and over. They absolutely puzzle the opponents beyond belief. They do things that you didn't think could be done, but they do it.
Rocky Johnson's dropped about 13 pounds, weighing in just about 248 now.
Well, the Dirty White Boys, according to the data book, have just been wiping the slate clean everywhere they've been, except when they run into the Soul Patrol, and they've definitely got something to settle here, because this is about the third time that they've met. And one way or the other, one team is going to be the champions when this match is over.
The first lockup. Rocky goes into the ropes, comes off.
Whoa!
Staggers the Dirty White Boy. Leaps over.
Whoa!
Oh, a roundhouse right. I love it. Oh, the other Dirty White Boy comes in, gets a series of lefts, and a right, and he's down. Rocky again. Look at those moves. Rocky shaking his head. Boy, I'll tell you something. He used him to good advantage there. He cleared the ring.
Well, I don't know. They told me one time that he sparred with Cassius Clay, and you see that footwork, and you see the way he throws those fists around. The man knows what he's doing. And right now, the Dirty White Boys are having a conference at ringside.
I bet you they wish they were back in Bucks, North Tennessee about now. Woo! Well, both of them on the ring apron now. The turquoise member of the duo comes into the squared circle. Rocky's sitting there waiting for him.
I tell you, them 20,000 people sitting in the fans, this match has just begun, and they're already buzzing all over this stadium.
I noticed one thing this time about the Dirty White Boys. They're very conservative. After meeting the Soul Patrol, they know what they're up against. Side headlock. Into the ropes. Rocky comes off. Uh-oh, he gets tied up in the ropes. Dirty White Boy. Oh, I think there was a sucker move there. Rocky intended it that way.
I think
he was the
there because they figure they get somewhere with Ricky, but I don't think they get
Ricky's got the speed that'll just dazzle the Dirty White Boys.
They're not going to get past, if they can't get past Rocky, they're really in trouble with Ricky. Look, Rocky's saying, you want my brother in here? I'll get him in here. Don't make no difference to me.
Both of the Soul Patrol. Look at this. Walks over slowly to the corner. The tag is made, and Ricky's in, and he's ready. He won't step back for nobody. Light rain's starting to fall now. Maybe it'll cool down the tempers of the Dirty White Boys. Referee's position, side headlock. Ricky goes up, brings his man over.
Whoa, did you see that nice little move?
Dirty White Boy going to try it again. Oh, he's got them both. He's got an X scissors. And both men go flying. Look at Ricky. He's a house of fire. And a headbutt. Dirty White Boys immediately outside of the ring. I don't think they know what to do with either one of these gentlemen.
I've got to tell you right now, they're thoroughly puzzled at what's going on here.
The brothers Johnson in total control of the match so far. Dirty White Boys spending more time out of the ring than in.
I think they're going to have another conference, Dunbar, and try to figure out what the next strategy will be, because nothing has worked so far.
Well, they got to get their locomotive moving, otherwise nothing's going to happen. They're going to lose this match by default. All right, here's Ricky Johnson. There's the lockup. Good side headlock.
He cinched right up on it, too, Dunbar, if you know. He's got a kind of figure four on the hole right there. He's got it held real good.
Using the trunks. Ricky going in for the ride. Comes back. Oh, look at that clothesline. He wasn't expecting that one.
What a vicious move
Match
that was.
can turn at any point in time. Ricky was staggered by the clothesline. Both of them with an elbow. And now, wait a minute. If you'll notice, one Dirty White Boy went out, the other one came in.
I did not see a tag either, Dunbar. I was just fixing to say that.
Uh-oh, look at this. Number 2 Dirty White Boy in the black tights. Now working on Ricky Johnson. Got him in trouble. Takes a side headlock, and there was a vicious chop right into the throat.
And they used those big motorcycle boots. Now, that was a legal forearm there.
It certainly was. Count of 1. That's all it was. Ricky easily able to power out, but he's still in trouble. Tag is made. I think they're working right now. They've got their team spirit together. Look at that. Double forearm smash to Ricky Johnson.
Well, you saw what happened, Dunbar. He made a legal tag and then held the man until his partner could. They hit him together, and then he went out legally.
Quick vertical suplex. Ricky tried to go to the corner, but he wasn't able to. Count of 1. Still a little bit too early for a pin, probably.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. Fist into the head.
Back of the head. They got Ricky in a little bit of trouble right now. Now they're going to make a legal tag, but watch, he's going to hold him. Watch, he's holding him.
The other dirty white boy coming off. Double forearm again. That's going to take its toll if they keep that up. Look at that pressure right on the throat, draping him over that ring rope.
With a big motorcycle boot, he's got the referee away. Now watch the other dirty white boy doing the same strategy.
He's distracting the referee while the other dirty white boy is using that boot again. That's almost a strangulation maneuver using that bottom ring rope.
Look at this, Dunbar.
Those steel ring ropes are just covered by a slight bit of garden hose type rubber, and your neck is going to give first.
I'll tell you right now, they've definitely got the momentum going here. You see that? A tag and hold until the man comes in. They've got
working like a good tag team. They are a good tag team. You might not like all their tactics, but they're effective in the ring. Ricky Johnson outside now on the concrete floor.
I think Rocky's headed around that way to help to be sure the other guy doesn't jump down and do something while he's out there.
Referee is counting. Dirty white boy number 1 now, motioning towards Rocky, saying, you get in the ring, you get in the ring.
There you are. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, look at that. See, when they distract somebody, the other one goes right in there.
Well, the referee can only be one place at a time, Dunbar. He's trying to keep good control of this match, and he's doing a good job. But he's got to get Rocky back in his corner legally. In the meantime, the dirty white boys are taking their toll on Ricky there.
Uh-oh. What's happening here? Comes off with an elbow. He telegraphed it. Ricky was able to get up.
Whoa!
Goes over, and Rocky's in. There's a difference here. Look at this. A fresh man. Rocky Johnson. Double drop kicks. Fires back with a series of fists and a headbutt.
Whoa, did you see those moves?
Another headbutt. Dirty white boys now, they've got him. He's in the wrong corner. Rocky Johnson at a disadvantage now. It's 2-on-1 in the wrong corner. Ricky Johnson trying to come back in, being pushed back physically by the referee, while the dirty white boys are double-teaming Rocky.
They've got him in their corner, Dunbar. He's in trouble now.
One holds while the other attacks.
Uh-oh. Look out. Look out, Dunbar.
Concerned about Ricky Johnson. That motorcycle boots off. Oh! What happened here? Rocky ducked out of the way. Here's the cover. Grabs the leg. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Rocky and Ricky Johnson, their new Polynesian Pacific heavyweight champions. There they are. They've got the purses, the belts, and the audience. Everybody, look at this river. There are winners.
And I think that the dirty white boys outsmarted themselves on that move right there. They should have never taken that boot off, because they both now know exactly what it feels like.
And there are your winners, Rocky and Ricky Johnson, in front of 20,000 wrestling fans.